Now, the big question on so many people's minds today, why is this happening days after the bailout bill was passed by Congress? It was, of course, signed by the president. And can we expect more of the same before the economy starts to turn for the better? Joining me now is Eric Bishoff. He's the LPL financial advisor with the Bishoff Financial Group. It's based in Gahanna. Eric, thank you so much for being with us this evening.
Thank you. If
you can explain in the simplest terms why things are happening the way they are right now.
The reality of it is just hadn't been enough time for this to take effect. But it was signed into law on Friday. The money needs to get moving, and as you mentioned earlier, it's causing a lot of concern in the Main Street level. People aren't able to buy cars, send their kids to college, businesses aren't able to make payroll, and it's a big concern. So when you look at what's going on in the market today, that's a pretty big effect.
This isn't going to be, as we know now, isn't going to be a quick turnaround, but how long are we going to have to wait till we see the economy picking back up here?
Probably 2 to 4 quarters. So we're probably looking a year out before we really get to a point where things have gotten back to normal. The money needs to get flowing. It's much like oil in an engine. We're replacing the oil in the engine, and it needs to lubricate the machine. And until that happens, it will be slow, and it's going to take time to know what's going to happen.
And we've only have about 10 seconds, but the next obvious question, what are you telling your clients to do if you can?
I think the key is to focus on your time frames and the risk tolerance that you can have associated with those time frames. If you need this money right now, it should be safe. Try not to overextend yourself, cut back on your unnecessary spending, the fun stuff that we do. Focus on the needs, and more importantly, look at the long-term time horizon. This can be looked at as a great time to buy for the long term.
Okay, Eric, thanks so much for
You're
coming
very welcome.
in with us.
Thank you.
Gavin, back to you.
All right, Amy. In less than